for the serious gamer.
Hey, it's sponsored by NextGenTactics.com. This is Meg, Season 1, Sever, Episode 13, Sabotage, Defensive Strategies, or should I say, not Meg, but Massive Action Game! This is going to be a detailed look at defensive strategies for Sever, and you'll always be playing the same map. So this is our left side, this is initial rush that we did on the left side past A into this spot, and you can just see all these guys down here waiting to get killed. Oh yeah, and you can actually do this anytime during the match. I've actually done it on B defense, but you probably don't, I mean, it's not too far away, but, you know, it is in a way, a little far away from B. But yeah, on A side, rush down the left side, and get your ass into this this little spot in here, and just smoke them as they come from their spawn, because their spawn is just on the other side of that gate or whatever, that open gate over there. And you can just smoke them as they go by. And if you have a really good team on defense, you can actually just form a big defensive wall along this side of the map, and you can hold them in their spawn area almost the entire round. We actually did that one time, so the guy sniped me though. Okay, so here's one on the right hand side. And again, this was an initial rush I did, but you don't have to do it initially. You can do it anytime in the game, as long as, I mean, your team is doing well. I mean, if they're not, then you're going to be back at your targets defending them. And I'll show you target-specific defense points. So, I mean, these first few clips are A defense, solely A defense, then we'll show you B defense, and then finally C defense. So again, these guys are just running in from their spawn. A lot of guys try to run through here and go to the bunker that's just over here. They try to go up top and snipe the guys that are sitting up on top of A. But we're not going to let that happen this time, are we? No, we're going to kick some ass up here. No one's going to snipe our buddies that are up top the tower at A. That's it. So like I said, Sever, when you're on defense for Sabotage, you'll always be playing defense on this map. And this may help out, unwittingly, may help out the Raven and Valor factions, God forbid, in being able to better be an offensive team versus some of the defensive tactics I'm showing here. So, but yeah, I'm just preventing these guys from going to the. There's actually a resupply in the bunker as well, so you want to try and keep control of that if possible during the course of the game, just so people can go over and resupply. And I think there are a couple of guys left here, not sure. This guy's crawling because they know I'm around here. There's another guy here as well. It's kind of hard to see some of these guys sometimes when they're lying in the grass. And there's the music. When you get, I think when you get at least a 5-kill streak, you get some music playing. Not sure if you can hear that or not. Buddy revived me. And you know what? It's I would recommend that everybody on your team have at least the medical kit and the basic resuscitation upgrade. It is so useful, I'm telling you. You can't, it's so easy to win with it. So here's A defense on the left side. We're basically camping the stairs. You can actually camp them from the back as well and sort of go prone. But you got to watch out for snipers. There are going to be snipers that are sort of behind me to my right a little bit, back towards their spawn. So you don't want to stick your head out too far. And guys will tend to throw grenades up here as well. So you got to watch out for the grenades. If a grenade kills you or wounds you down to 0 health, you don't get you don't bleed out. You're automatically dead. You automatically have to respawn. So. And that's a good tactic. I'll be discussing that in our when I do the assault weapons. Grenades and noob tubes will kill everybody. If they hit, if they bring you down to 0 health, they will kill, and you can't revive them. That's an important tactic, important, because all too often you kill somebody and their teammate runs in and revives them straight up. Okay, here's sort of a little A defense on the right-hand side. I tend to stay on the left-hand side, but I go, you know, I keep an eye on the mini-map at the top right. And if I have a lack of teammates over on this side, then I'll come over and help them out. Usually I get snipers like that guy. I mean, he's so obvious up there. At least the guy on the left, there's another guy on the left up here. He's a little less obvious, but guess what? Yeah, you felt the bite from the spider. Oh, sorry, yeah, there's Ace in the background. He's got Meg too. Okay, so that's our A side defense. So a few defensive spots that you can go in here. So here's a B side defense on the left side, and we're actually at the top, but there are spots actually down below where I'm looking I mean, you can be down below there. You can be down below on the other side of the building. I've done that a few times. I do like this spot. Some of these defensive spots, though, may be ideal if you have claymores unlocked, so you can have a little bit of defense. Because where I shot the first guy, I mean, guys will tend to keep coming down there from their spawn, and if they're not sprinting, like if they're sprinting, they'll show up on your minimap. If they're not sprinting, unless they have some upgrades to prevent that, but if they're not sprinting or whatever, then they're not going to show up and they can sneak behind you. I fail on this guy, but whatever. So claymores would be ideal in this spot. You place a claymore just in that spot where they're going to jump down and flank you, and you can concentrate on this lower level here. And there's a resupply just to the right, too, so you want to try and keep control of that resupply for the guys at B. There's also another resupply on the other side of B, so it's not too bad. There's two of them on B side. And they're the guys coming in behind me, so looks like they're sprinting. I mean, they probably shouldn't sprint when they come down here. But whatever, that's fine. And I think we have another teammate up here or something. I got the other guy. I don't know if I got him. Anyways. So yeah, I'm fast forwarding this a little bit because there's a little bit in between some more kills here. I'm just sort of watching the entire area. Watching down here, sort of to the left above the rock there, just to see if you can get a sneak peek as guys are running in. And yeah, I think somebody's going to come up behind me very shortly. So he doesn't actually show up in the minimap. Either that or I didn't see him. I'm going to toss a grenade at this guy. A very, very good defensive spot. And you want to control this area. If you're on B, because guys can easily shoot at B target. So here's B defense at B target, and just across the way is that upper ledge. If the enemy team, offensive team, has control of that ledge, you guys are going to get picked off very easily up here at the target. So you want to control that upper level. A lot of times I will finish guys off. I don't like when they bleed out because their teammate can come up the stairs and revive him, and then all of a sudden there's two of them. So I like to finish them off when I can. So if you notice, there's a claymore on the left, just at right at the top of the stairs. So those are the claymores. I'm not sure how many you get. I haven't unlocked that. I'm waiting until I finish off the assault class first. But obviously ideal. Now you can go where those two guys are up there. You want to stay behind cover. Because you're obviously going to have snipers on the far side, so you can stay in this cover. You want to crouch most of the time and just pop up when you're shooting at somebody. As well as just behind me to the left is a good spot. Okay, so here's some C defense. Hopefully you'll never have to use C defense if you have really good strategy on A and B. But here's the thing you want to do. If A is already taken, or one of the targets is already taken, and the other one is in process, and you've just respawned, go over to C, because as you saw, that guy's camping there. And it's a smart move on offense. You want to camp the C target in anticipation of A and B both being taken out. But and if you're on defense, if one target's gone, you want to keep an eye on that. I mean, if sometimes when I spawn, if only one target's gone, I'll come in here and I'll just check. I'll do a quick look, or even set up claymores inside that data center. And there's a guy planting right here. So, obviously we've lost A and B. We're basically just defending C. There's a few spots. I mean, there are a lot of spots in here, and it's pretty crazy. I mean, it's 32 and 32, right? But there's a resupply on the other side, outside on the other side of this warehouse. So that's another good spot. I picked some spots up here, but you got to watch out for snipers. But in this case, there aren't a lot of snipers. Claymores again would be good, just to cover off. There's an entrance where I came in to my left. It would be a good idea to have a claymore too up there, or generally have guys that are spawning and coming through there, so it's not too bad. But occasionally you will get enemies come up on your left side and shoot you. But we're basically trying to shoot these guys, and as you can tell, I've got noob tubes. Noob tubes are awesome, man. Assault class noob tubes. Again, you get 3 of them, and when you kill an enemy with the noob tube, they automatically bleed out and have to respawn. So that's very, very ideal. Now here we're actually camping sort of their respawn area. It's kind of funny. You can actually camp this area. You can't actually camp their actual spawn at the beginning of the game because you end up getting killed by mines. But you can spawn when they get dropped in here. Or, sorry, camp when they get dropped in here. And you can usually take a few out. I mean, obviously they catch on after 1 or 2 times, but see, this guy's dropping in short, obviously to try and catch me, and there's another guy that's going to come across the bridge here. Well, maybe I can get another guy before he comes across. Okay, that's it for our Sever defense. Hopefully it helps us to become the most powerful faction ever. And, for more strategies and tactics, nextgentactics.com. I'm Spiderbite, and I'm going to go play some more Massive Action Game! Yeah!